trip or what?
No, it's because the dude does salvia in the movie. So like that part was hilarious, and then it made the trip worse.
They have the videos and everything?
Yeah, we got everything. The shoe was white, so Joe Rogan, that was tricky. Kept turning into
Okay, I guess I am on here.
Yeah, looks like Bobby Lee usually. Someone told me about the white shirt.
anything on Disney. All visual.
Just because of the colors and shit.
Even when I was coming down, I was still. That one, yeah. Everything looked the same.
It was like animation, but there was more animation.
Did you take more or did you take the same one?
We started.
There we go. All right.
Yeah.
So you went to that.
Better.
No. We started, and then like after an hour, we started.
Yeah, I was straight off that floor.
We probably stopped right now.
Okay, let's see here. Let's see if we can do it from this. Oh yeah, this is nice.
Well, what about you, James?
We listen to PlayStation 4 background.
It's been a very long time since I did it, but the last time I did, I watched a documentary about hummingbirds. It was so much fun. It was amazing. There you go.
Oh my god. No, Joe Rogan talked about a dolphin story, and it was the most funny and intriguing. Like, I was so engaged in the story that, like,
Both times we did it, like a hot
I don't know why.
For both, like, you guys
Yes,
connect.
both of us.
Totally dolphins have
Because
to.
dolphins,
Yeah.
dolphins are high.
Dolphins do weird shit.
Yeah.
Really weird shit. They're so much more like humans
Oh,
than
for
you
sure.
ever think.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, let's head over to the mirror.
Let's see.
I'm gonna sell it for $650 because I got a bunch of shit.
I know.
How's it going, man?
How's it going? Don't mind me. Just looking.
Oh yeah, man. Shoot, check it
Window
out.
shopping.
Heck yeah, bro. That's how you do it.
Cool. So, you have other black and gray tattoos, so you know everything looks really dark.
How old is this turtle right here?
And then it'll kind of settle in and you'll see more different shades. And
Oh shoot. I probably did that about 4 or 5 months ago.
And what tribe is it?
I couldn't tell you, brother. Yeah, it just they brought it in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's white people. You
Oh, yeah, I
know,
get you.
I just
Calm down for a little bit and then we'll get some good
people
photos.
who
Mr. Julie, you want to see my mermaid?
and it's sad. A lot of people don't know their identities and who they are. And it's and when you don't know who you are, you're lost.
Yeah.
And it's it comes with that. I think there's a difference between respecting somebody's culture and trying to adapt somebody's culture into your own. And that's, you say the best flattery is mimicry. So I guess that's, them really admiring that culture. But, same sense, it's like myself, I'm a mutt, man. I'm just straight up a mutt. So, I admire all of that stuff, man. It's just people who have retained their culture and hold on to it, man.
Yeah.
Because so many cultures and
The background is crazy on it.
Yeah, we've lost so much through history, man.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, I love history.
Same here.
Very interesting.
You from
crazy.
Tucson?
Oh yeah, born and raised. I live down the street.
Okay. Heck yeah.
I've always passed by, but I just never stopped by.
Okay. Heck yeah.
And then my brother said he was here, so I was like, oh, check it out. What's your name?
Martin.
Martin. Isaiah, nice to meet you. Do you have a
Isaiah,
business card or
pleasure meeting
anything?
you. What's that?
Do you have a business card?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
Have a good one.
absolutely,
God bless,
Isaiah.
brother.
Hey, God bless, bro. Come on.
Yeah, that's what she did.
How was you?
You should have seen what they had at the expo. There was a hot bowl.
Let's see, I'm gonna close this one out. Let's see here. What's there doesn't here. There we go.
Where would you like to eat, darling? Yeah, there's some sort of food that I'm also very hungry.
Guess it's really the only one I need, right? It's that one. Sorry, I'm trying to make an overlay for everything if anybody's watching. I doubt it, but there we go. Bam. And I want to save you. Export. Add this PNG over.
Right there. Hate photography. My least favorite part. Just barely. I'm gonna wipe it off with some witch hazel. It shouldn't feel any kind of way, but I don't like the smell of it, so just a heads up. It's weird.
Let's see, you transform.
Yeah, so first touch-up within a year is free. I always tell people to wait a full 2 months for things to settle in before we do a touch-up. But if it needs it, if anything feels too light or anything doesn't feel correctly or anything like that, just let me know.
This seems like way off.
You have other tattoos, so you I'm sure know how to heal them. And you're also practically a nurse practitioner, which means you know a lot about wound care. So obviously they're open wounds while they're healing. The most important thing is keeping them super clean. Black and gray is really easy to heal, not a ton of trauma with the skin. You want to make sure you're washing it at least 3 or 4 times a day. Don't scratch it, make it itchy. I'd say use Aquaphor for like the first day or Drive before you select appointment or literature on it. But anything but tattoo, there. So you both have access to that?
Sorry, this thing is just. There we go.
Soft cotton clothing to cover everything that you get going.
Should I wrap it to go to work with you? Or just leave it in?
Yeah, I think it'll be good. I think by tomorrow, it'll calm down quite a bit. Just make sure you're washing it. Okay, cool. Can I drag you into Jamie's room to show her?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to see it finished too, Martin?
Oh, heck yeah. Check it out. Beautiful. That is awesome. Heck yeah.
Thanks.
Heck yeah. Very cool.
Let's go show Jamie too. Jamie shared her album of art
Okay, go ahead. Yes, these drive me nuts. Sorry, I'm all sideways here, guys. Give me a few moments, everything will work itself out. Once I get my scene selection set here.
That's the plan. I think the pictures I got are pretty good. Alright, let's get you wrapped up. So the bandage I'm going to put on there stays on for at least 1 hour. It can stay on for up to 4. When you take it off the first time you wash it, it's really important. You want to make sure that you wash it in the warmest water that you can stand. Lather it up, rinse it off, lather it up, rinse it off 3 or 4 times. Get all the sliminess off. The sliminess is blood plasma. The more of that you can get off the first couple times you wash it, the better. Then rinse it in cold water. That's going to lock up your pores.
Okay, so that needs to move down to 1. Under.
Should be pretty easy.
Move down. And now, overhead. There we go. All right. There we go. Let's get in there somewhere. Yep.
We got a lot of running around to do, or?
Not too bad, no. And
Yeah, well, we can stand for like an hour, like I said, and then just make sure you clean it really good. Okay, my business card, so you have my phone number. Absolutely. Do you want the photos that I just took?
yeah.
Okay. Do you have an iPhone?
I do.
You know how to turn your AirDrop on?
It should say I do it on.
sense. That way you don't get like random dick pics. All right. 600 total for today.
My graduation present.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, on that side. Yeah, that's looking pretty good.
How long have you guys been together?
4 months, but we've known each other for almost 3 years. Yeah.
Cool. We do, you can go out
Yeah,
there,
I'll
no
go out
worries. No worries. I'm okay. Alright. Yeah, I really appreciate your referencing. Yeah, ballerinas. Ballerinas and basic. Yeah. Combination of the two. Yeah.
All right, I think that's looking pretty good. Hey, what's up, Donald? Hey, what's up, brother? No, I don't have anything scheduled yet. Man, I'm getting my wrist operated on in a week and a half, though. A week from this Monday. Hopefully you're still on. But yeah, just trying to get all this set up. Get it set up looking a lot nicer. I bought a really nice camera. Actually, I bought a Harley, dude. I'm working on it. It'll probably be as a basket case. And the guy didn't know how to do electrical, and well, I've kind of rewired a couple bikes already, and gotta tell you, man, Harley's like working pretty close to an electric lawnmower. It's probably pretty comparable so far, the electrical anyways. Heck yeah. Yeah, I'll get better fonts. Probably probably rearrange some of this stuff a little bit differently here. Just looking at the format and how I got things. TikTok, I'm not going to be able to continue on TikTok. They booted me off. At least live streaming with this, I can do it with my tablet, I'm sure. But yeah, it's a pain in the butt to do all this different streaming. Oh yeah. It's improved. Yeah, the focus looks a little out. Let me make some adjustments here real quick. First rule of photography and videography is control the lighting. So, stop on the lighting there. Let me bring up my other. There we go. Alright, well. And need my glasses. See if I can get the focus a little better here. We got some people in. Oh yeah, look at the bottom one. That one's real clear. The top one is a 4K camera. But man, still trying to get it dialed in. There we go. I think that's a little more dialed in. Yeah, I spent like $130 on this camera right here. And just now really starting to check it out. Decided to do some overlays on the stuff. I'll improve the overlays. But if it's on a phone, I mean, most people are watching on phones now. I mean, is it full screen for you on a phone, or is it like really degraded? Actually, I guess I could look on my own. Also, I have another account I can do.
Yeah, my email.
But yeah, and on that Harley, that's quite the catch. $1,500, man. And yeah, there's a bunch of parts I've had to order for it, but yeah, it is what it is. Happy Friday, my brother. Hey, you too, man. Heck yeah, you too. It's a good Friday. Let's see here. No, I don't want to log into somebody's Fire Stick. I do want to. Okay, yeah. There, I can turn the sound off. Let's see. Alright. Yeah, I guess it kind of shows up on a bigger screen, right? But not. Oh, there we go. Alright, yeah. That's what I wanted to see. Just to see if it was full screen or not. Yeah, I guess it's alright. Heck yeah, man. Yeah, I picked up a 1993 Harley XL 1200H. It's a rolling chassis with the motor in it. Got the Evo, the last of the Evo engines in it that was frame mounted. Didn't have the vibration absorbers on it. Is the rolling vibrator they call it. But anyways, yeah, so I've been putting it together for the past week, and been having some fun doing it. It's been keeping me busy. The rest of the parts came in today, so hopefully I'll have it running within the next couple days. Plate should be on the way. Of course, man, once I get it rolling, dude, I'll be up to see you. It'll be a lot easier than taking this other car, man. heard the ladies like those. Yeah, I've, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna plead the fifth, brother. It's yeah, man. Oh, sweet. Yeah, it's yeah, for me it's more utilitarian. I need something that's good on gas, something I can work on, and from what I understand, man, that thing, wow. So far, everything's been real easy to work on. I farted around and got a cheap Chinese carb. I threw it on there. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm waiting for the petcock for the gas tank to come in. It should be there already. I'll get off at 8 tonight unless I get a tattoo walk-in late. And of course, I'll stay late for the tattoo, however late I need to. But yeah, hopefully I'll have it all, rest of those parts on tonight when I get home. Finish setting the wire up in more of a permanent way, and or the pre-permanent, just have it laid out. And man, start zipping things up. I should know tomorrow. First thing was making sure that everything was getting spark. Do I get spark to the spark plugs, and yeah, everything, the timing, the ignition system works. I reset everything back where it should go. Clearly the bolts, it was real clear where the timing mechanism was sitting before. So though I did take off the vacuum advance. Man, used to live stream that thing when you go to start it. Heck yeah. Yeah, I could probably even do that as I'm working on it. Shoot. I thought about that. I mean, it's once I do have everything set up and I know it's running, I'm gonna disassemble it anyways, and the engine needs some paint. I don't want it looking all ratty. I do, but I do to the point that I don't want anybody stealing it, but not bad enough where I'm embarrassed to take it anywhere. Heck yeah, brother. Man. Yeah, I was thinking there's something coming up, outside my surgery, but I know tomorrow there's a huge event that was going on that I was almost going to be a part of, but it's mainly in the morning. It ends at noon anyways, but I've got people coming in at noon, so people who called and asked if they can get in tomorrow, so I was like, yeah, all right. Be nice to get some walk-ins tonight, though. Yeah, let's see here. Oof. Yeah. Well, it sucks about TikTok. It kind of forces me to go on with, man. I'm going to start going on Instagram, and actually I probably should even now kind of do Instagram too, but I think it's kind of hard to manage a couple things at once unless I can see the chat right here on my browser. I wonder if I could do that for the same off of my thing with Instagram. Real easy to find out. Yeah, give me just one moment. Oh, she sent me something. Okay. Let's see, we want to go create live video. Add a title. Sheesh. I quit TikTok. Ah, yes. Audience. Public. And we're going to go next. Okay. Stream key is what I need. And let's go to restream. Gonna go here. Stream key. Come on. No, I don't want to manage passwords. Here we go. Bam. Save. Okay. Should be going to Instagram here very shortly. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. Go live. What platform do you recommend to view the streams? I'm gonna go with, just because I can't, TikTok is gonna limit me on the live streams. Most of the live streams I'm gonna do now just on YouTube and Instagram. Pardon my expression, but fuck TikTok. They don't want to let me go live. Hey, using streaming software, they want to use my tablet. They want me to use my tablet strictly. Sorry, I can't get an edge with that. I'm technology based. I want to hook into a computer where I can do overlays. I can create a bunch of other stuff on here. But anyways, yeah. Pardon my language. People are going to watch this later and they'll be like, whoa, Martin. Sorry, man. But let's see here. Or I could do Facebook also. Never loaded TikTok on my phone. Yeah, I talk about phones. I'm going to have to get me a new phone here pretty soon. I don't want to, but I'm going to have to. Yeah, I'm going to have to move some stuff around I'm going to check out Instagram on my tablet here. Now, Instagram will only let me stay on for an hour. That's the issue with Instagram that I don't agree with. See, I can't access my live from here. Maybe. Nope, I can't. Actually, I should be able to. I just have to go to my other account. Okay. Let's see here. Let me find other stuff here. What's that? Oh yeah. I like to watch the videos on the smart TV, but it's difficult to comment. Oh, that sucks, man. It really does. Yeah, okay, show me live. There we go. All right. Sweet. All right. Well, yeah, I could do it this way. Oh, I quiet TikTok. I mean, I quit. I quit, man. I quit. I didn't quiet. I do YouTube. Heck yeah, man. Well, shoot, I'm gonna stay on YouTube then. Hey, it's showing 2 watching. Heck yeah, there's somebody else watching too. I don't think I've had more than 2 watchers on YouTube at any given. Yeah, I think I've had 3 or 4, but that's about it. We'll get it. Actually, I'm going to set this up like that, where I can. Why? Okay, hold on. There we go. Well, let's see here. Let me get this back over to YouTube here. All right. Well, I mean, that can work. Just making sure it's all. I like the video feed. I like how smooth everything is. Like the clarity. And hopefully the workflow is there. Sheesh. My head's way in there. Quite a delay difference in between YouTube and Instagram. Kind of crazy. Trying to think how I could improve it though. I'll definitely get a different font. I think I'm going to move the stuff, move the bigger frame down. That way when I'm tattooing and I'm looking down, it looks like I'm looking down at the bigger picture too. Because this camera right here will be the one that will be the close-up and everything that I use.
Amazing, even the short time we had. We got this thing and immediately printed boom right off the bat. A bunch of preset stuff is screener stuff off of it, and then immediately add that one happening.
Alright. Let's see. Yeah. I think I could sign off here, guys, and be happy. But hey, yeah. If you're still on, brother, man, I will catch you after a bit, and hopefully I get something else in here. What time is it? It's only 5. I'm about 10 after 5. Yeah, I'll probably find something to get into here. I've got some stuff I'm going to try. I have a second skin that I've done an outline on a while back. That if nothing comes in here in a little bit, I'll get down on tattooing it. And yeah, but I do tomorrow. I have a couple of small tattoos coming in. I think it'll really depend on whether, sheesh, whether other artists are open or not. Whether I'll get all those. But anyways, I'll definitely be streaming something tomorrow. Outside of that, man. Actually, when I get home, if I start, well, it's kind of hard to light up that area in the back. Okay, so why is this one so different? I don't know. But yeah, if I can from my tablet later, I will. As I'm putting on parts, maybe I'll jump on, but that'll be from the tablet, which means I'll be limited to the platforms that I can stream to. But I think TikTok's done on as far as allowing me to stream to it through using Restream and OBS, which I think is just so much crap. You know, but that's my opinion, and I'm entitled to my opinion. It's their business, and it's, you know, it's their crap. Well, I don't know. I had to reapply for them to do it, and right now I'm streaming on YouTube. I have Donald on YouTube here also. Says, all right, brother, sounds good. I'll text back in a little bit. Right on. But I went ahead and also signed on to Instagram, obviously. But Instagram will only allow me to... Hey, you guys have a great night. Instagram will only... Instagram will only allow me to broadcast for an hour, and that's it. So... I mean, TikTok, yeah, I wouldn't say done. I think I just need to rethink it. They did that to me last time also. They allowed certain people to use streaming software, and they were biased about it. So I don't know. I think it's bullshit. Pardon my language, but it does piss me off. You know, I put a lot of effort and a lot of time into TikTok, and you know, for them to just kind of shun me in that manner, it just kind of hard not to take it personal. You know, that's part of making my livelihood. That's part of my marketing. And but yeah, I've been on it a little bit anyways, and but yeah, so I'm about done. My son-in-law had a TikTok video that went viral a few weeks ago. Had like 20 million views. Wow, dude, that's pretty sick. 20 million views. Dang. That's pretty cool, man. Yeah, I've wanted to get into more video content creation, and it's just the time wise, it's either I can focus on a few things at a time, and that's really get my energy where it needs to be. And right now, you know, I think a good live feed is well enough. I'll get it reset up for Facebook also. It means I have to limit the music that I'm playing in the background, but I mean, it is what it is, and I'll deal with it. You know, maybe I'll do a GoFundMe, see if anybody for the copyrights, right? No, I'm just kidding. I know it can. I just need to look into it more. I get that. Yeah, I think it's time to kind of look into that seriously, because that's part of my presentation as a tattoo artist is the music. You know, it's kind of crap.
Yeah, they don't know how it happened, and they didn't get any money for it.
No, yeah, unfortunately, you don't get money for views with TikTok. You know, you do it through how many people you have, because they're tracking people, right? And you know, and that's what they really want. It's for consumerism. They want to look at people's all the data on your phone, and they want to collect it so they can see how they can sell shit to you. Hey, brother, have a good one.
All right.
Hey, thank you.
You're welcome.
And that's really all this is about. This is a war about consumerism. You know, that mighty spending money. You know, it's got so many people corrupted. But anyways, you know, that's out of my control. Yeah. Say screw TikTok. They want me to just, I mean, I used to have a couple hundred people watching at a time, and now it's like barely get anything. But, you know, that's them pushing it out. But, you know, maybe I'm just that boring. I don't know. Maybe I am. But, yeah, I've got to get off here, bud.